Ain't nobody that's spot on like you, man.
So far, it's been like around 75% hit rate.
You feeding families, man.
PrizePicks, man. He is the fucking man.
What's up, guys? It's B Wade. It is 12:05 right now, so it's officially the weekend, Saturday night, guys, and I have 6 plays for NBA on Saturday that y'all need to be taking. I've been researching for a couple hours now, and these are my favorites. I'm going to walk you through each of them with the research and analysis I found, and it's why I love them. So I'm going to go through that. I will also tell you how you can win a signed Jamar Chase jersey for free. Let's jump into it. So I'm starting with Cade Cunningham, over 8.5 assists. He's been cooking. He's hit this in 12 out of his last 13 games. And look, I know New York doesn't give up a ton of assists. They're ranked 11th, giving up 25.6. The point guards, though, were right in the middle of the pack. He has played them once this year, and he only had 6 assists, right? So that's a concern. That's why I think this line is where it's at. But you can see there's a clear distinction right here where he starts getting a lot more potential assists. His playing style changes, and from here on out, his average potential assists increases. These first, 6-7 games, he's only averaging about 13 potential assists a game. You look here on, and he's averaging closer to 16 or 17 potential assists a game. That is the difference. That's why I'm not so concerned about this earlier game. He is playing differently. You go back to 2023, and he was only hitting this in 34% of games. Now he's hitting it in 65% this year, and if you look at the last 13 games, he's hitting it at about 91 or 92%. Love this play. I'm locking it in. Our second pick, guys, Spencer Dinwiddie, over 14.5 PRA. So, look, I know Kyrie and Luka are both back. I'm not concerned. His minutes have already come down. He only played 24 and 23 minutes these last 2 games with both of them in, and he still went over this with 21 and 18 PRA. He's been cooking. He's hit this in 8 games in a row, and I'm not super concerned about both those players being back. You can look at it here with both of them in, and then we can even look at with the players who are out, how he's played without them. And these are the last 2 games, right? Both those players out, Kyrie and Luka both in, and he went over with 21 and 18. On top of that, Toronto gives up a good amount of points to the point guard position. They're in the bottom 20% of the league in points allowed, right in the middle for rebounds allowed. Love this pick. That's number 2. Number 3, guys, we're fading Bradley Beal on rebounds. So Miami gives up a ton of rebounds, right? And so that's why this line is where it's at. But they don't give up many to the shooting guards. They're ranked 8th in the NBA. He's only gone over this 4 times all year out of 13 games. When we look head to head, he played them already this year. He only had 2 rebounds. I am fading Beal on 4.5 rebounds. I put this in on PrizePicks. We're getting 5.5x for it. Love PrizePicks. They give us a ton. PrizePicks has the most promos. So discounts, free picks. That's where you're going to eat. If you sign up with PrizePicks, you'll get anywhere between 2 and 4 slips you can put in with discounted picks. Check it out. They'll double your first deposit with code BWP. You can't miss by signing up with PrizePicks. On top of that, the Jamar Chase autograph jersey, guys. I picked this up just to show my appreciation to y'all. I love doing this. I appreciate this community. I know there's a lot of people that do this type of content now. I enjoy doing it, so I'll keep doing it. And I picked this jersey up. All you have to do to be entered to win it is subscribe to this channel, like the video, drop a comment down below. I'll be doing a randomized drawing December 15th, and I'm going to send it to one of you guys for free. Let's jump into these last 3 picks. Alright, Jarrett Allen, over 22.5 points and rebounds. This might be my favorite pick of the night. I actually put this in on a single bet as well already. But he's hitting this at a 65% rate this year. And although Charlotte doesn't give up many rebounds, the center position does pretty well against Charlotte. And when you come over and you look at where... Oh, now we gotta come down to it. Here we go. Where Jarrett Allen scores, right? It's all in the paint. 97% of his points are in the paint. and they are weakest right under the basket. So he's scoring 78% of his points in that territory, and that is pretty much their only weak spot other than the wing over here. But that is where they're soft. That's where he scores. Oh, he played them earlier this year, right? How did it go? He put up 36 PRA. That's his second best game of the year. He eats against Charlotte. He has the perfect game to take advantage of their weakness. So I'm locking this in on a parlay, and I also put in a single bet on it because I'm that confident. Next, we're taking Brandon Ingram over 1.5 3-pointers. This line's too low, plain and simple. He's hit this in 14 out of 17 games. And I get it, OKC is a great defense, but when you look at how they defend the small forward position for threes, they're actually in the bottom 15% of the league. They're giving up over 3 3-pointers a game to small forwards, and he hit 4. He played them earlier this year already, and he dropped 4 threes on them. So that's going to be, right here. Love this play. And then our last pick, we're taking Daniel Gafford over 17.5 points and rebounds. So he's been cooking. You look at his last 10, and he's hit this in every game except for 2. And then we come over and we look at them. Points allowed, rebounds allowed, right middle of the pack. Toronto is. We look at head-to-head. He's hit this all 3 games against them. And then when we look at, again, where he scores the majority of his points, we gotta do it again. Wait, where? Yeah. Very similar to what we showed with Jared Allen. He's scoring all of his points right under the basket. That is their weakest point, other than a random wing. That's their softest spot in their defense. He's the perfect guy to take advantage of it. And they give up 36% more points to his style of play. Locking this one in, guys. You'll see that on the screen. You're going to get 6x for that 3-man. We put it in on Dabble. I love Dabble for a couple reasons. One, they're just going to give you $25 for free when you sign up and use code BWadePicks. No deposit required. They just put $25 in your account. They also have the best payouts for correlated slips when you put together a quarterback, wide receiver, things like that. They don't decrease your payout. On top of that, they were my first partner when I got going. They were the first fantasy app to give me a code, so they'll always have a special place in my heart. Lock in Dabble. If you don't have it yet, it's free money. And it's a really unique, cool platform as well. So check that out. On top of that, Daily Grind Fantasy. If you haven't checked it out before, it's dgfantasy.com, and what they do is they aggregate millions of data points between all the different fantasy apps, sports books, and they take advantage of variances between them. So when a line changes, they let you know whichever sports book has the most optimal price for you to take it at, and they let you know in real time so you can take advantage of those differences. It's 100% gonna make you money. I've been using it for over a year. I decided to partner with them a couple months ago because I believe in the product so much. So you guys can get 25% off when you use code BWade. You will not regret it. Look, I appreciate y'all watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe so you can be entered to win that Jamar Chase jersey, and check in on Monday, December 16th after I do the drawing, and I'll let y'all know who won. Let's make some money this weekend, boys.